Hey y'all, it's your girl Lala Licious, and we are back with another awesome video of Unpopular Theory, which you already know is already gonna be a motherfucking bang. Girl, okay? This is where we discuss any and everything black pop culture that's in beautiful shapes, sizes, bitch, she, her, them, they. If you black, you're popular, and bitches in style, we're going to discuss you, okay? This has always been something that I've looked at, and I've always looked at like the family of big celebrities and how they venture the world, right? Because we can't forget about people that's living in the shadow of their famous brother, famous auntie, famous dad, famous mom. The list goes on, right? And these people are unique and different, right? Because they're trying to find their own style, they're trying to find their own voice, they're trying to find out who they are because they've probably been underneath this person who is just shining so bright. So we're going to discuss Julez, which Julez is the nephew of Beyonce. You are tuned into Unpopular Theory, where I give my unbiased opinions. So make sure you guys stay put. And let's get this show on the road, baby.
Come on in and sit down. I got all what you need, and you're gonna get it now. I got the Hennessy, that Patron, that good old stuff you like. I'ma be your bartender, I got you. I know we fucking twice. Yeah.
Baby, when I tell you Julez had the girls, the boys, the them, and the theys, the trans, baby, he had everybody mad. Baby, he had the girls mad. Now, what I don't understand, why is the community such pick-me's? Like, why do specifically gay men, I know it's gay men who invite these people to these clubs. 1 and 1 equals 2, okay? But they always want to invite the straight guys. It's so weird. Did they invite, was it Bootsy or somebody, Webby, or somebody they invited, like a rapper? Was it the baby? Some rapper. They always invite rappers who don't like the community. They'll show up, don't take pictures, take their money and leave. It's like the community loves to be bullied. It's like the people in the gay community, the LGBTQ community loves to be taken advantage of. I don't know if they think it's attractive or I'm just around this straight person. I still haven't figured that out. But whether or not we are ever going to figure it out, this is just a thing. You have Santana, you have Raymonte, you have JT, you have people who really fuck with the gay community, and you go for a person that is not an ally. Clearly, I mean, when did he even say he was an ally? He's just Beyonce's nephew. And I personally feel as if the reason why he was booked was because he is Beyonce's nephew. I feel like that was probably 90% of why they booked him, because they wanted proximity to someone who's around Beyonce, which is very fucking weird. But, you know, do your ones and twos. When I saw he was hosting at the club, the first thing I thought was, oh, Lord, here they go again. I swear to you. I was like, why is he at the, and then, of course, because naturally the tabloids are making it seem like, oh, is he coming out? Is he gay? I'm like, that boy is probably just hosting a fucking event. And I think that's the thing, is that people put too many stipulations on things. People put too many emphasis in just, it has to be this because of this. And you know what? I don't blame him for getting his bag. I don't blame him for getting his bag. Now, if I don't do anything else, I'm going to have receipts. And I remember this motherfucker posted these 2 tweets, bitch, right before he did the booking. The first said, when you realize ain't nothing but a club and some money to be made. Then he put, I forget what was I think I cut it off in the beginning, but it says, y'all don't be mad when I come 20 girls deep, 20 bad bitches deep, however he was saying it. Now, he's foretelling you this. He's telling you, like, hey, for one, I'm not gay because I'm going to have bad bitches with me. That's the first red flag, right? We need to start understanding red flags, because I don't think a lot of people do, okay? And he's telling you there's money to be made. Now, Julez, calm down, because this is a little gay for pay. I know you're young, but all money ain't good money. First. Secondly, This is called gay for pay. Let me explain. Gay for pay isn't just having sex with someone gay and them paying you. It can be you rocking some gay clothes that you know is for the gays, or you're doing some gay stuff, activity, and you're getting paid from that gay activity or whatever you're doing for that pay. And this is a prime example of some straight guys they just want the check. Baby, they just want the coin. And again, I don't blame him for getting the coin, but it's distasteful. Because if you know you're not gay, girl, why you in the club with these germs? Hell, how my mind work, if somebody give him enough money, he'll get his dick sucked by a man, or he'll fuck a man, or he'll fuck a trans, he'll fuck who, you know what I'm saying? That's what it gives. And girl, you're Beyonce's nephew, so you shouldn't even be out here like hustling. Like, do you get where I'm coming from? And to be fair, I feel that the gays, the LGBT community loves Jules because Beyonce has a large LGBTQ fan base, right? And the LGBT people in the gay community has always watched Jules grow up, and they saw this handsome young man. And we have a lot of weird people, pedophiles and people who are just fucking weird, looking at kids and wondering, oh, they're gonna be fine, this and that. Okay, you could see, oh, this person's gonna be handsome when they get old, but you waiting for them to get older to prance on them is just so fucking disgusting. And the reason why I say that is a lot of the girls spoke on that on Twitter, and a lot of people, a lot of guys was like, "Oh, how old is he now?" Like, you could just that disgusting weird, right? That's just so weird. I remember, and the boys up top in the BK. What's that song? That's Soldier by Destiny Child. I remember motherfucking he was in his mama womb in the video. And I'm sitting there dancing. I'm old enough, so just seeing him grown up, he's very handsome. He's an attractive young man, but to me it feels wrong. Does that make sense? Because bitch, you was in your mom. I don't know. By me being a woman and him still being so young. What, 21? Maybe he just turned 21 or something. Now, the function was popping. I checked in on it. I'm like, damn, it's pretty thick, and people was live at the event, and but he did show up with them 20 bad bitches he told y'all about. He did go and get his bag and leave just like he told y'all. He did treat it as if it was a business transaction, which he should. Okay. Now, there was a bit of back and forth about him not wanting to do the interviews, him not shaking hands, him just like, bitch, I don't want y'all motherfuckers touching me. And so that's what had a lot of the he, him, them, they, she, and hers, baby, up in the uproar, because they was like, basically, how you gonna take our coin? You not even talk to us. But that's what you deserve for being so thirsty. When did this man say he was gay? Not only that, why are you wanting to give somebody who is not gay or is not an ally money from the gay community to come host the club? This should be a learning point for a lot of you.
Interacting with anyone, didn't shake anybody's hands, take pictures. He was just basically there giving everybody the cold shoulder. And someone posted Jules hosting his first LGBTQ event, but skipped posting any of the queer branded flyers, never hit the mic or acknowledged the queer crowd, and turned down an interview drop with Gay Magazine, the official media partner. Why is the bar so low for our community? So y'all heard him say that Jules turned down an interview with Gay Magazine. So he basically had an interview scheduled, I believe, maybe after the club or during the club. And he basically played in their face. He told them that he did not want to do the interview.
So we were going to get your interview outside when you leave. That's all. I'm not doing no interview. You said you're not doing one? Oh, they missed you there. Okay, cool. You said you're not doing an interview. Okay. Yeah.
No interview? Nope. Can you do a shout out?
Nope.
More fake allies. Collecting a check is not allyship. Booking an LGBTQ event without acknowledging them as your fans is not allyship. Being quiet about your support for us when it gets challenging for you is not allyship.
I guess my question is, who organized this? I'm guessing it was Gay Magazine. If you don't know who Gay Magazine is, they're the top gay magazine, well, gay, how can you say it? Gay news media outlet, I guess you can say, in their station in Atlanta. They're really awesome. I love their stories, love their content, but this was not it. And I'm going to tell you why this was not it. This was not liking. This was not a cute, like, this was kind of a slap in the face to our community, and I'm going to tell you why. There's so many other LGBTQ people that you could have gave this money to. There was so many other allies and people that actually lived a life as a LGBTQ person that you could have put extra money in their pockets, but yet you look outside of the community. That's like a black person not hiring a black chef that could do the same thing as a white person, right? It's like, it's not about race, it's not about gender, it's not about sex, but it's about supporting people who look like you, people who are of the same fabric of you, to give them a push because you know how hard it is out here in the world, okay? So that is my only fault. If Gay Magazine did book him, shame on Gay Magazine, and hopefully they learned their lesson. You know, we all still learning. But if you ask me, if you were to ask me, that was very much pick me energy. Very much pick me energy because it's Beyonce's nephew. He's why are you booking him? Like, what does he even do? He models, cool. He's very handsome, but like, what? You know what I mean? Very pick me energy.
What's like, like in the start of my life, actually, like this is nice to be out. Now for sure. Look, like the first time I ever heard myself in the media was I was in 7th grade, and my mom had posted this picture of me. I was dressed as LL Cool J. I had like this red jumpsuit. Yes, I'm 13 at the time. Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school, and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted. It was on some media shit, and these grown ass adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty. I'm a pretty boy. In college. So look, so this is how I kind of think of it. I started modeling, and I went from bashing women to automatically now I'm gay. And then look, listen, I just declined the interview at the spot, and now I'm homophobic. So I went from bashing women to now I'm gay to now I hate gay people. So it's kind of, just let them say what they want to say.
They're going to say whatever, and they're always going to have something to say. You could feed the homeless. They'll be like, why you feeding the homeless?
That's a fact. They're going to find something.
They'll always find something. So you just got to live your life, or you'll never be happy. I feel like a lot of the time, especially doing this shit, you read the comments, you see what people say, you start believing it.
I just now started to respond. Like just in the past month. I've been reading this shit since I was a kid. Now listen though, because it's funny to me. But I've been seeing this shit since a kid and always was taught like,
don't say nothing.
Leave that shit in the back of your head. Yeah. These niggas don't pay your bills. Now it's like, okay, I'm comfortable with my life. Now it's like, nigga, fuck you.
Now you can say something.
Yeah.
But don't get
not too much though.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
You know what I found when I found out he actually did somewhat of an interview regarding like the rumors about like people calling him gay and just talking a little bit of how he grew up in kind of limelight and what happened at the club and how he feels, because I feel the only way that you know what's going on with a person is if they tell you. My mom used to always tell me, if you stay around a motherfucker long enough, they'll tell you their whole life. You know what I mean? And this kind of reminded me of that because he specifically said when he was a baby, 13, he dressed up like LL Cool J and people was calling him gay. So he's always had that in his mind that society or the people, how he was raised, they always looked at him as him being gay. Now, this is a young black man, and you know, a lot goes on in the mind of a young black man. You know, they're dodging the gay allegations. They're trying to be a little thug. They're trying to hold it up. Just being in America, just stereotypical, and just a lot that a young black man goes through. And who knows how that affected him just growing up? Who knows how that might have affected him in his sexuality and him questioning himself, right? And so I say that as thinking pieces, right? That was a good think piece that he shared that, because when I heard him say, now I'm older and I just started saying shit back, that was his power that he felt. He found his power. He found his voice. Okay. And this might sound some type of way to some people, being that I'm a part of the community and I'm trans, but kudos to him for finding his voice. Kudos to him for not letting people tell him who he is. So I'm happy, and that's refreshing that he says that I'm finally saying stuff, because who knows, Beyonce's camp probably was telling him to be, don't say nothing, or don't do this, or don't do, you know what I mean? Like, he's from a really big, popular, famous family, and a lot of eyes was just on him from birth. So he had to maneuver the ways that he had to, and now he's on his own. He's getting his own money. And I feel personally he did that for a little get back. I feel like he found his power and he came back to the community, to the people, quote unquote, that was tormenting him all his life and calling him gay and picking on him per se, because that's how he sees it, right? I feel that he felt empowered to just do this for a little get back. Now, if I'm wrong, forgive me, but that's kind of what I read. So tell me what you thought about this whole interview with him, with this young lady. But again, Jules, you have to know, nephew, all money ain't good money. You got to learn that at an early age. And I think this is good for him just to learn, right? Him being out and he's grown, and him understanding the world and how to handle things. I feel like this is really good, like just experience for him. But all money ain't good money, nephew.